Finally tonight, the beloved teacher on her last day of school before retiring, students sending her off in style. America Strong. At Mary E. Baker Elementary School in Brockton, Massachusetts, south of Boston, they are cheering for their PE teacher, Mrs. Kathleen Lyczynski. Mrs. L, as they call her, has taught at Baker Elementary for 25 years. Devoted to her students for decades, Mrs. L retired this year to care for her husband, Gene, who was battling cancer. She was right there by his side when he died just weeks ago. And her school was there for her. This is Mrs. L in a white stretch limousine. She had joked over the years she wanted to retire in style, and her school made it happen. The limo picking Mrs. L up and driving her to school.
Oh my God.
Her daughter Nicole recording the whole thing.
Oh, I love you guys.
Her students lining the way. 700 in all waving goodbye. Mrs. L waving back. High-fiving and hugging her students as they chanted Mrs. L. Tonight, this celebrated teacher filled with gratitude and thinking of her husband.
If my husband, Gene, were alive, he would say, "Congratulations, Kathleen. You did it." And give me a big kiss.
Mrs. L and her message to her students.
What I would like my students to take away with them is be kind to others and be a good sport.
Some advice we could all get behind.